So what do you get when you mix Keion and Nichijou? Well, that's what I'm going to be talking about with this anime review. Hello, I am Dylan, and if you couldn't tell from the title, obviously, this gonna be an anime review for Kiniro Mosaic, or KinMoza for short. And I'm not gonna put them on the screen or anything because it's already in the title. And I think I watched this 2 weeks ago, and it took me maybe 5 days ish to watch them. It's there are 2 seasons. There's the first one, which is just what I just said, and then there's one that's just called Hello KinMoza. And it is one of the most adorable. And yes, first off, let me get off the way. I kind of started watching this anime because of the Ayaya meme. And, well, that's pretty much the main reason. So, other than knowing about the Ayaya meme, I kind of went in blind with it, which made me a bit surprised at the very beginning of the first episode, with it half English, half Japanese, or I should say 75% English, I should say, not English, English. But it was good. I really enjoyed how it did that, and it kind of made it like a movie. And it made me, at first I was thinking that it was just going to be that for the anime, which didn't make sense with the Ayaya stuff. But then I found out that was only half of the first episode, because it's Shinobu, a Japanese, at the beginning was I think middle school, went to England for a homestay where she met Alice. And then she got obsessed with blonde hair and all that stuff. That's another story. But where they couldn't really communicate because one only knows one word in English. Shinobu only knows hello in English. And Alice doesn't really know anything in Japanese, so it's a hard to talk to each other, which kept it true to real life as well. You can't really understand each other if you don't actually know what they're saying. But they found a common ground of Shinobu saying hello all the time, even though there's there's only one meaning, but she kind of turned it into her own meaning. And Alice learning konnichiwa. So they just kept going back and forth with that. And that was really adorable. But that's just that first half of the first episode is that homestay. And then it goes back to show, oh wait, Alice, whenever Shinobu gets into high school, Alice decides to transfer over to Japan because she missed Shinobu. And that's where the whole story basically starts. Where Alice has to make friends, where she gets very fluent with Japanese, unlike her other friend from England, Karen, who is the one that does the Ayaya. And I think her character is just real funny with the broken Japanese. She's partly half doing it on purpose, half not, and it's just hilarious. And I just really like this anime because it's just, if anything, that's basically the whole story of just these two separate people from different countries coming to the same school and just living their high school life with their other friends. The other friends being Yoko and Aya, or Ayaya. By the way, those two, I ship them so freaking hard. Is OTP still relevant? Because they'd be my OTP in this anime. Do people even say OTP anymore? I don't know. But I really love how this anime is done. There's not really a sad moment, because anytime there's like a sad moment, it's pretty comical actually. Whenever it's there, it's like a comical sadness, if that makes sense. But yeah, I love every single character has their own unique personality. Yoko being kind of like the tomboy, Aya being like the, as Yoko put it, tsundere dere when it comes to Yoko, with a bit of the girl crush there, with the Yuri girl crush there. Alice being the foreign but still fluent in Japanese, adorable character. Then there's Karen, who, like I said, broken Japanese. And then there's Shinobu, who just, well, yeah, Karen's kind of like the brings more comedy to the whole thing, and by herself, she's like very energetic. And I think Karen's actually my favorite character out of all of them because of how energetic she is, and that broken Japanese is so hilarious. And then there's Shinobu, the sort of main character of this. Well, I consider her and Alice kind of like the main characters, but Shinobu technically I think might be just the main character of, and she's kind of like the scatterbrain kind of one, scatterbrain of the group, like the not very intelligent but kind of carefree at the same time with her stuff. Oh yeah, there's also Shinobu's sister, if I remember, Isumi, I think her name was. Then there's Yoko's two siblings, which are you see them very shortly in the first season, but in the second season you see more of them. There's the homeroom teacher in the first season, who just wears like a track uniform jacket all the time. I wish people would let teachers dress like how they want, like more casually, because I would love to have a teacher like her. Because she is just amazing. But this whole story, it's not really a story. It's more just them living their life in high school, and that's pretty much the entirety of the story. It's like how I feel with K-On! It's like a feel good kind of anime that in Nichijou. I compare it with Nichijou because of the facial expressions. A lot of facial expressions remind me of Nichijou a lot. Like the very simple, like just one like oval circle eyes, and the facial expressions are what make me think of Nichijou. K-On! It reminds me of K-On! Of just like them being in high school and just living their life and just, well, having fun. That's basically why it reminds me of K-On! Also, it's like an all-girl cast at the same time. But I really do recommend watching this if you ever having like a bad day or something, because it is such a great one. And there's probably one anime I don't want an English dub of, because the Japanese plus the English fit so well together with this. Anyway, I think that's all I have that I can think of to talk about right now of it. If you did enjoy this random review, this was literally a spur of the moment. I just felt like doing it. Like one night I was just sleeping. I was like, I just really wanted to record this. So I couldn't stop thinking about it. Anyway, I hope you did enjoy this anime review. If you did, hit like, get subscribed for some more anime videos. Keep watching anime, and I hope to see y'all later. Bye.